don't know anyone who lives here.
Yours truly. I got off the bus from Jersey. I thought this was the cool place to live. It's Times Square.
It's so stylish.
I know. I freelance as an interior decorator. You know the Bowery Hotel?
Oh my God, yeah.
Well, if you walk about a block south, there's a laser hair removal center that's very hip.
Well, congratulations on this film. This one was so cool and so much fun to watch. And I have to know, like, with your characters in the film that you're writing, how much of that was you in there? Because either one of those seemed like they'd be a lot of fun to hang out with.
Yeah, well, you know, in this film, actually, the character I play isn't so much like myself, but the character that Lola Kirke plays, the younger character, Tracy, that's kind of who I was at 18. So in a way, I am in the film the way it's written, but I'm in the other character.
Well, and it had to have been kind of fun writing about a city that you know and love so much, because New York City is a character in itself.
Yeah. No, we've this is the second film Noah and I have written together that we set in New York, but we wanted it to be like a completely different New York. And there was something that every time we were talking about this character in this movie, the idea of a person who lives in Times Square as if it's just a regular neighborhood always made us laugh. And we wanted to shoot around Midtown. I think there was something about capturing the Midtown energy that was just not something you usually see.
Well, how much freedom did you give, I guess, did you and Noah give the actors with the script? Because you wrote the screenplay, so were you pretty precious about it or not?
Oh, yes. The screenplay, you can't change the screenplay. There's no improvisation. Nobody is allowed to alter their lines in any way. So it's, that is not really something we do. But within the parameters of the lines exactly as they're written, you can do whatever you want.
Now, I got to ask it because it looked like it was a lot of fun to make and it looked like a really cool crew. Is there a scene or a time or day on the set that you think you'll always take with you?
Well, I mean, I love this movie and I love the other one we made together. And really, for me, the whole experience is they're my favorite movies I've ever made, and both what they are and the process of making them. But I always think of there's a shot where we're walking. It's a really long walk and talk shot, and we cross 9th Avenue, and then it's just one shot. Anyway, we did that about 50 times at 2 in the morning, and it was 10 degrees out, and I won't forget that.
And I read something about another take, I think in a closet, that was over 50 times as well.
Yes, we did that like 55 times. We do lots of takes.
What's going on with all these multiple takes?
Well, we try to design the shots so that we don't get a lot of what they call coverage, where you like get a close-up and a close-up. So there's not edit points in the scene. It's a whole scene that functions in one take. So you're gonna pick one. So, and then you need like 5 great ones, and to get 5 great ones, you gotta do it a bunch of times. Nothing can go wrong.
So how about something really fun or funny that happened on the set?
In the second half of the movie, there's a house in Connecticut, and it's this huge like glass mansion. But the people who own the house had these 2 dogs that were Labradoodles, and I don't know if you've ever seen Labradoodles, but they are cuteness personified. They are the cutest dog. So like in between takes, we'd just be like putting our faces in the Labradoodles, and we were like, my babies! and I was like, maybe they have Labradoodles and we can just have them in the movie. And Noah was like, no. But anyway, so like off camera, there's always like a Labradoodle there.
Nice. Well, do you have any advice for any up-and-coming screenwriters?
Don't wait around for somebody to ask you to make anything. They never will. None of the movies I've made, when I've written them, nobody has ever asked me to make them. So you'll never get like a stamp of approval from the powers that be. You just have to go find your people and make it yourself. There's nothing I don't know about myself. That's why I can't do therapy.
All right, well, been here tonight.
Can I start over?
Of course.
That was pretend rewind, like.